If you've flown a few instrument approaches before, you know that the ILS and VOR are basic types of approaches that use ground-based nav aids to guide you in towards a landing. You may be aware also of a different type of approach called an RNAV. In this day and age, an RNAV approach typically means a GPS approach. We'll use the Garmin GTN 650 to demonstrate how to set up and fly a full RNAV GPS approach, including the missed approach and hold. We're on a short IFR flight in North Texas between Granbury Regional and Arlington Municipal. Our route has us going direct to Arlington at first at 5,000 feet. When we're a little less than 30 miles from our destination, we get our approach assignment from ATC, in this case Regional Approach. November 518 Foxtrot Tango, expect RNAV runway 34 approach. The phrase to expect an approach is like magic words for us. It means we can set up the approach in our GPS. Let's first bring up the approach plate. We can set up the GPS by first hitting back to go to the home screen. We'll hit proc to pull up the procedure page, and we'll tap approach. The destination airport, KGKY Arlington, is already populated since we had this in our flight plan. We'll tap approach and choose the RNAV 34 LPV. Let's tap transition and select where to start this approach from. We're coming from the west. The initial approach fix on our side is Zexon, so we'll scroll down and select that. Now, we haven't been cleared for the approach, just told to expect it, so we tap load approach. If we hit back and return to the map, we see that our active leg is still taking us to the airport, which is what we're supposed to do for now. But we can zoom in and pan up to see the white legs of the approach loaded and ready to go. Since we got the magic words to expect the approach, we can also brief it. And as part of that, we'll set Arlington Tower in our comm standby, 128.62, and hit enter. We can switch to the nav screen for a bit more precision as we set up the approach. Tapping back brings us to the home screen. Then default nav shows us 6 fields which can be customized with different metrics. Clockwise from the top left is distance, DTK for desired track, this is the magnetic course between our origin and destination. BRG is bearing, this is the course we'd need to fly to go direct to our destination. It's the same as the desired track because we're on course at the moment. GS is ground speed, track shows us our magnetic course currently being followed, and ETE is estimated time en route to the destination. Notice that the GPS won't tell us airspeed or heading. It can only compute based on our course and speed over the ground. Below this, in magenta, our destination, Arlington Municipal, is highlighted. Before long, we get this instruction from ATC. November 518 Foxtrot Tango, turn right direct Zexon. We're no longer navigating direct to our destination airport, so let's activate the approach we've already loaded. Tap back, then proc, then activate approach. Zexon is now where we're navigating direct to. Notice the desired track has changed to 121 degrees and we'll make a right turn to follow the new course. As we approach Zexon, we'll receive our approach clearance from ATC. November 518 Foxtrot Tango, you're 5 miles from Zexon, cross Zexon at or above 2,400, cleared RNAV runway 34 approach. Now that we're cleared, we can descend from our cruising altitude down to 2,400. When we reach Zexon, the GPS will start counting us down to a turn. This allows us to turn prior to reaching Zexon in such a way that when we roll out of the turn, we're on the leg to the next fix, YKEB. We're allowed to do this as Zexon is a fly-by waypoint. In fact, every fix on this approach is a fly-by waypoint that we can use this turn anticipation for, with the exception of the runway 34 fix, which is a fly-over waypoint. The next fix is YKEB. The GPS will count us down to our turn onto the final approach course. As we make the turn, the glide path will come alive and that needle on our VOR head will move to the top of the dial. We can descend to 2,300 for this leg prior to reaching the intermediate fix, E-Psych. Once passing E-Psych, let's look at our minimums. The glide path intercept is 2,000 feet and should occur around mics. We're going to use the LPV minimums. This means localizer plus vertical guidance, which allows us to use the lateral navigation, as well as a glide path to guide us down the way a precision approach like an ILS does. The minimum altitude, 820 feet, is considered a decision altitude then. So we'll descend to 2,000 and we'll hold that until the glide path comes in. As that starts to come down towards center, when it reaches the top of the donut in the center, we can start to configure for our approach, however that looks in your aircraft. And as we descend, we stay on the glide path. At this point, we'll get our handoff to tower. November 518 Foxtrot Tango, contact Arlington Tower. And upon switching over to tower frequency and contacting them, we hear November 518 Foxtrot Tango, Arlington Tower, runway 34, cleared to land. We'll hold the needles until we reach decision altitude of 820 feet. At that altitude, we'll continue down to the runway if we have it in sight, and if not, execute a missed approach. For the missed approach, we start by climbing out. The GPS doesn't automatically go into missed approach mode the moment we pass the decision altitude. It'll do this as we pass the waypoint for the runway, at the threshold. We reach decision altitude prior to reaching that waypoint at the runway. It's at this point that the screen pops up basically asking us if we've landed and can continue to suspend the approach, or if we've gone missed and need to activate the missed approach procedure. We'll choose the latter. The missed approach procedure has us first climbing to 1100 feet on runway heading. The GPS will have us hold this heading until we've reached this altitude, and once doing so, the next leg, a climbing left turn direct to Jagan, will activate. We'll make the turn and continue our climb to 2,800 feet. After letting Tower know of our missed approach, they instruct us to contact approach, who tells us, November 518 Foxtrot Tango, regional approach, hold west of Jagan as published. Within 1 mile of the hold, the GPS lets us know to plan for a direct entry to the hold. It counts us down to the entry. At first, we'll hold our current 196 heading. We'll soon be counted down to the outbound turn to 273. When we've reached 4 miles from the holding fix, the GPS will count us down to an inbound turn. We'll stay in the hold in this manner until instructed by ATC to navigate elsewhere. Are you looking to improve your IFR skills? Join over 1,000 pilots already this year who have trained with us and start Flight Insight Instrument Online Ground School. In addition to the instructional videos you've seen on the YouTube channel here, you'll also get access to tutorials, personalized discussion forums with instructors, and a practice test bank with hundreds of mock exam questions to help you get ready for the real thing. Head over to flight-insight.com/IFR today.